This is the frozen Tejuino. Hey everyone, here with Drunk Tree. I thought before we get into this drink, I wanted to explain what is Tejuino, why am I doing this? We've been here in Mexico for a little while, and as you know, I'm a big fan of fermented beverages, specifically traditional fermented beverages, one of which being the meso-American drink Tejuino. Tejuino is a pre-Colombian fermented beverage made of nixtamalized corn. Oftentimes, it's made with corn masa, or the same stuff that you use to make tortillas, tamales, any of those like corn dishes. A lot of times it's just the leftover masa with piloncillo, those little cones of unrefined Mexican sugar, and then they'll add water and kind of use that masa as a slurry to thicken it. Then they'll allow that kind of paste to ferment for a few days, shake that up, or really they do like a roll, I guess, with lime, a little bit of salt, ice. Apparently I've never had it, so yeah, I'm going in blind. Let's give it a shot. It sounds like a really cool thing to kind of experiment with, explore, and maybe make a cocktail based on this really interesting, very historical 4,000-year-old beverage. This is a super old beverage, but it's still very much popular in a number of states in modern-day Mexico, specifically Jalisco, birthplace of mariachi music, tequila, Jalisco. Also very popular in Colima, Nayarit, Oaxaca, but a lot of times it is just sort of served on ice with a nice lime sorbet on top. So we're kind of riffing. We're riffing off of that, but I want to go full cocktail mode with it. So first things first, we have to make the Tejuino paste, the base. So what we're gonna do is melt down some piloncillo, add some of this red corn heirloom masa from Hacienda, and we're gonna let that hydrate, add a little bit of salt. The ratios I used here were 1 part piloncillo, 1 part masa, and 3 parts water. So once we have a nice smooth paste that's fully hydrated, I allowed this to ferment, just kind of chilling out on the counter for I think it was like 3 or 4 days till it started to smell really interesting. It's had like a funkiness, a savoriness. You could kind of start to see a little bit of the bubbles and some activity happening, and it was ready. The only other thing I had to prep for this drink is a Jamaica shaved ice. So all that was some Jamaica or hibiscus tea. Basically just threw the flowers in some water, lightly sweetened it. I think we went with like 5% sugar. I don't remember exactly, but we froze that into a big block, and then I got to use this really cool handheld raspado. It's like a handheld ice shaver that's also pretty traditional for like these fun kind of snow coney things that they make here. Yeah, I think with all that, we're ready. Oh, just really quickly, Bosch is a Mayan spirit that dates back like a long time. I think it's traditionally made with corn, but nowadays it's made with corn, sugarcane, and wheat. Kind of tastes like a white dog or like a white whiskey kind of vibe. It has like kind of almost like a whiskey mash. But I thought it was the perfect thing to kind of celebrate these like pre-Colombian, very indigenous ingredients for this very, very Mexican drink. To build the drink, I added some rich piloncillo syrup, lime juice, and a heaping helping of that Tejuino paste, along with a healthy shot of Bosch, which I think I talked about that already. And then we're just gonna blend this up with some crushed ice and shave us a little mound of this beautiful Jamaica ice. And I mean, it's just beautiful. It's everything I imagined. It's like I'm just so proud. Just such a proud fella. And just a little bit of like artistry or I thought I was being kind of super deep when I decided to do this. Everything in the base of the drink is actually indigenous to Mexico, whereas the Jamaica, which is a very popular ingredient in Mexican cuisine nowadays, actually hails from the north of Africa and was brought here by colonialism. And yeah, I think the Spanish did it. It's probably the Spanish, but I thought it was like super kind of deep and real to sort of like the base of the drink is this like indigenous, beautiful mixture of ancient techniques and spirits and drinks. And then we have this like this colonial thing kind of smacked on top there. I mean, it's pretty deep when you think about it. Just think about it. Anyway, it tastes really good and it looks beautiful and I'm super proud of it. Here it is. Frozen tejuino with Jamaica, nieve de Jamaica. I don't know. Jamaica, what do you call this, Tim? Granita? Jamaica ice, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. But, I mean, I'm pretty stoked with this. I think it looks really good.
Okay, sample the bottom first.
Okay, let's sample the bottom. Whew. I'm gonna have to go in for another one. It's really good. The first thing I noticed was it's a little earthy and corny and sweet, but also very limey, very refreshing. Like I would say refreshing kind of goes to the top of the list as far as like this is a refreshing ass drink. The corn really comes through. In fact, I don't know if I've ever had a drink this corny before, or at least this like masa-y, obviously. Totally backed up with the kind of sweet complexity of the piloncillo. It has a little bit of like earthiness to it. A little spoon. Really refreshing. Maybe a little bit tannic, kind of floral, slightly zingy. It's like a sangria swirl. I didn't realize this was gonna look so cool. Oh.
30 again, okay?
Man, that looks so appetizing.
That looks good.
It is good. It's so refreshing. Okay, let me have a...
Not from the bottom though, because the bottom...
Yeah, I was gonna suck up as I pull, or suck as I pull.
Cold, French freeze?
It's cold. Wow. I'm kind of speechless. I really like this. Really like it mixed together a lot. It's really good. It's almost like a wine floater or something. I don't know if it's just the visual. It's kind of giving this like margarita sangria swirl. Well, this was really gratifying. I love this drink. It's really great. I hope you liked it as well. If you did, please subscribe to join the staff. It's an unpaid, you would be an unpaid staff member. I don't know how else to say that. We can't pay you. Like the video and your application goes to the top of the stack. Stick around for more cool drinks, wacky videos about drinking culture, booze, spirits, ferments, travel. We do it all. Cheers. Bye.
Did you just wink at the camera?
It was a genuine wink.
You did it like on accident?
I did it on accident. I wasn't cognizant when I winked. I blacked out actually.
Just wink one more time.
Did I do it?
No. No.
Am I doing it?
Okay.
Am I doing it?
Stop.